My dad his name was Parley William Madsen Jr. He was one of the first Americans shot down over France, and he was a POW in a Nazi prison camp for 23 months. The Germans only supplied bread that was made out of ground up sawdust, wood, and a thin barley gruel. But the Red Cross brought in dried meat and cheese and other supplies for the POWs, and they had given, not only did they supply food to him, but they gave him comfort, you know, doing the letters and stuff like that. In a situation that was unimaginably hard. Of all the stories he told, he said it was the Red Cross that really kept him. I'm sorry. He said it was the Red Cross that kept him alive.
When I got there, the entire street was filled with fire engines, clothing, shoes, stuff that floats. It was just kind of scattered all over. Apparently the front doors had burst from the water pressure. I don't know when the Red Cross arrived. I just knew that they were there. The thing that they spent the most time with was the spending cards. And I can't remember how much they had on each card, but they had one for every member of the family. It was part of that fabric of knowing that you're going to be taken care of. We had a lot of friends who immediately stepped up. We had the Red Cross who immediately stepped in. And overall, the effect was to know and to relax. To be able to understand that the little things are going to be taken care of and we can focus on the bigger picture. They made it clear that here you are, and when you need something, if there's anything, we're here still.
Well, I'm Mike Butchko, and my Red Cross story is really very simple, but it's lasted a lifetime. There were no flights. I had no money. What am I going to do? A little hard to hitchhike. If I didn't get back on time, I would be called absent without leave, which is a violation of military law, and that probably would have meant expulsion from the Air Force Academy, among other things. So, brain kicked in, I went to the Red Cross. I told them my tale of woe. I said, I need $15 for bus fare. They gave me the $15. I bought the bus ticket. The Red Cross did not expect me to pay it back. I fully intended to pay it back. They said, no, you don't have to. This is an emergency. It sure was. Got back, made it on time, barely. The young lady from California is not the lady sitting out in the audience today. Fortunately, I met a wonderful Texas lady who has let me be her first husband for more years than she will allow me to tell you. But my $15 story has stuck with me for a lifetime. And that's why I love and support the Red Cross and what it does.
My next door neighbor set fire to his place and took mine and another neighbor's with it. And you just absolutely cannot prepare for what happened. I had no control for the first time in my life. I had zero control. I felt so dehumanized. And then, an hour or so later, the Red Cross showed up with great volunteers, 4 volunteers to help us, and they put the humanity back into my life. They showed up with the things I didn't have. Change of clothes. I'd been in my PJs since 4 in the morning. I got a toothbrush and a toothpaste that, you know, all of a sudden I realized I hadn't brushed my teeth. Those simple basic things. Deodorant, soap. Thus, those items that make you feel like a human being. That's what they brought to me. No one else did. They made us whole. Red Cross made me whole again. and I can't thank them enough for what they've done.
I mean, when they told us stage 4 cancer, oh, that was a big day. Well, Caleb received quite a few transfusions. We know that he received transfusions from donors in other states. Each time he would get his little blood bag, we would tell him where his blood came from. It means the world to our family that people stepped up and are able to donate, because of that, he was able to receive the life-saving blood that he needed in a time that he needed it. So he's doing really well. He's they consider him in full remission, essentially cured of his cancer and disease. So he's just as active as he was before they found the cancer. I'd say there's nothing more important or nothing better that you can do with an hour of your life or an hour of your month or an hour of your year than to go down and give blood. I mean, he's here today because he was able to receive healthy blood donations. He's our living miracle because of those donations.
Events that occurred after that were on such a catastrophic level that to this day, it's just mind-boggling. Imagine the level of three or four family members per each one of those soldiers, buttoned up into a 200-square-foot building. Over the next few hours, a mass casualty team was assembled, and amongst that mass casualty team was the American Red Cross. It was amazing to watch them deal with absolutely hysterical people, children crying for their dads. The Red Cross stayed there, day in, day out. Not a complaint whatsoever. Every need that every family member had, they went over and above to take care of that. And for that, I will love the Red Cross till the day I die, and then some. Because you took care of our nation's heroes and their families. That's my story. You do a great thing. A very great thing.